we are with a little bit of a closer look at this thing. You can see the cushion style Omega case with those twisting lugs, kind of their trademark of their watch case shapes, something I really like. All the hands and the indices are all white gold, and it has an applied Omega logo. You see, this is Omega's answer to the Oyster bracelet. Very oyster-like, except slightly more rounded, kind of somewhere in between the oyster and the president, I would say. And it's all brushed on the sides and the tops of all three parts of the links. And you can see on the sides, riding down the lugs, there is a small chamfer of high polish to add a little appeal and depth to the watch, as well as the bezel is high polish. Let's have a better look at that side of the case. Look how slim that is. Let's get these measurements out of the way. Looks like it's coming in right at about 39 millimeters wide. And lug to lug, we're looking at just about 48, 47. So moderately sized sporty dress watch, or dressy sports watch, as you might like to say. It's a perfect size case for the modern man, in my opinion. Not too small to get that dainty 36mm Datejust size, more like the Rolex Explorer 1 at the 39. Very comparable case. You see on the front, it says Omega with an applied logo and Seamaster. It says coaxial chronometer, and it is certified to 150 meters. Let's take a look at the case back. It's got a polished case and an exhibition case back. It's sapphire on the back as well. You can see in gold it's got Omega and the symbol. A lot of Côte de Genève on this, on some of the bridge work and on that rotor. I wouldn't say that it's super highly decorated, but it's definitely a nice looking movement. You can see, of course, it has solid A links. Something to keep in mind with these coaxial movements, when you go to get them serviced, you really have to take it to someone who's certified in coaxial movements. It's a little bit difficult to work on. Let's put it on the wrist, get a wrist shot here. You see the bracelet has a single deploying clasp, and this very unique sliding bracelet clasp, giving it kind of like a double deployment type extension, which I really like. It might be a little finicky at first, but you get the hang of it quite quick, and it's really, really comfortable. I also like that hidden clasp. This is a very modern but still subdued size watch. This watch really flies under the radar. This does have a very slim profile and keeps that dressy sports watch look. What a nice alternative to the Rolex, if you're an Omega person. Not to dog Rolex at all. I love Rolex. I'll probably get one at some point. But I tend to be more of an Omega guy. Let's take a closer look at that clasp and that unique sliding mechanism. Really is unique. I've never seen this before. But really makes for a comfortable fit. Keeps it very thin, and then makes it really easy to put on and off the wrist. Imagine if you have a thicker wrist, this would probably come in handy. You can see the black glossy dial, and the small minute markers are white. There's a little bit of lume on the end of the second hand, the arrow on the minute hand, which is pretty Omega standard, and on the hour as well. There's also very small pips of lume on each of the hour markers, but make no mistake, you don't buy this for its lume. And of course, this review wouldn't be complete without the obligatory steering wheel shot. It's about time.